What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Jagging Off 904 at Bowl City, Duval. We in a fucking building. So Fournette's option didn't get picked up, huh? you know, I was kind of expecting it, but it just still kind of sucks that he's not here. That his contract's up after this year. Now, it's not the worst news in the world for those of you campaigning for Fournette to stay, like myself. Um, it's not unheard of to have your fifth year option not get picked up and then you resign with the team. I mean, fuck, the Panthers already did it with Christian McCaffrey. But you know, if Fournette has another good season, I think logically speaking, I think he would be back because like sometimes the devil in the details. Those fifth year options sometimes are pretty expensive. Like I don't know what Fournette's was, but I remember when we picked Blake Bortles' option up, it was like $19 million. So, and Bortles was a third overall pick. Fournette's a fourth overall pick and a running back. But so, how much more less can that be? You know what I'm saying? So, there might be a reason why. I mean, let's say it was 15. Fournette's not worth $15 million. As much as I do love Leonard Fournette, he's not worth $15 million. I'm sorry, but and it's like I said before. Fournette's not gonna if when Fournette signs anywhere, he's not gonna get you know Zeke or Christian McCaffrey money. He's not. So I don't know. Just with this, expect the expect the worst, but hope for the best is all I can say with these motherfuckers. Cause I think Fournette is kind of motivated now to have a good year. So he might have a good year. So he might have a pretty good year, and whether we re-sign him or don't re-sign him is kind of up in the air. Like I want him here. You know, I caught my man UCF Jaguars video, and this ain't no disrespect or anything, because UCF know I've met UCF before. I'll fuck with them heavy, but you saying that like maybe the reason he kind of wants Fournette to go is because like he kind of expected a lot out of him, like he wanted him to basically be Marshawn Lynch. Like, bro, I get what you're saying, and I get he was a fourth overall pick, but sometimes you gotta let the draft status shit go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need Leonard Fournette to be Marshawn Lynch. We don't need him to be Christian McCaffrey, Zeke, or Saquon, or any of these other dudes. We need Fournette. All I want from my running back, just get me 1,000 yards, and get in the end zone a few times. That's all I really need. Quarterback can do the rest. It's a passing league. And with this Chris Thompson signing, I keep getting his fucking name mixed up, but but nah, man, like the workload might be taken down, and Fournette really hasn't had a decent offensive line since he's been here. Maybe his rookie season because everybody was playing good. Parnell actually wasn't sickly that year. Cam Robinson was good. We had Brandon Linder. AJ Cam was decent, and then the other guard who's decent, and I cannot think of his fucking name right now. I don't know why, but it's some weird ass name. But like I cannot think of his fucking name right now. But he was decent up until that. After that year, it was kind of over for him. But no, man. I just want I don't need like a fucking great running back. Like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If Fournette's consistently getting you 1,000 yards, run with it. Now, looking back on that draft, of course, it's easy to sit here and say we should have drafted Patrick Mahomes or Deshaun Watson. Like I think if we knew what Blake was gonna end up becoming, and then seeing what those two dudes have done, it's a no brainer. But what's done is done, and Fournette's a good player, and I still want him here. Oh, and for all the tranny Florence stick riders, Fournette leaving is probably the last thing you need to hear. Because y'all do realize with Tranny Florence's success, he has a good running game, right? Like the running back, what's his name? Esteen? I think that's his name. He's gonna be going in the first round. So that dude's good. Tranny Florence has a running game and good offensive line. And you think about it too, offensive line's gonna look drastically different next year. Like you really think about it. The only one I can say for certain that's going to be here is Jawan Taylor. Like, AJ Cann's contract's up. Brandon Linder's contract's up. Like, I want him to stay, hopefully. Hopefully they get that done, because I love Brandon Linder. But AJ Cann's likely gone. Andrew Norwell, assuming he sucks, which he's probably going to, he's likely gone. Cam Robinson, either way, no matter what he does, he's likely gone. So you're looking at the only two offensive linemen being here is fucking Jawan Taylor and Ben Barch, and hopefully Ben Barch is good. Then you're going to have to retool the whole offensive line, and then you're not going to have a fucking running back. So, whether it's Minshew or Florence, or Justin Fields, or who the fuck ever, that's not good. So, not to mention other contracts that are coming up. Like, I think it's a given they're going to pay. I think it's a given that, like, if Chark has another good year, they're going to pay him. They're not going to let it get, like, Ngakoue with him. At least I don't think they will. Just because, one, I don't think Chark's that type of guy. And two, I think they're going to learn the lesson from that situation now that Coughlin's not here. So, it's a few contracts coming up, and it's going to predominantly be a lot of needs to fill once this season's over. And even though we got hella cap room, it's still a lot. But I don't know, man. But yeah, I don't know, man. The whole situation, I want Fournette to stay. I really do. But I don't know. We'll see after this year. But like I said, don't worry about the fifth-year option. It's not unheard of for it to get picked up. That's why you see bums like Corey Davis and fucking Mitch Trubisky not getting their options picked up. Oh, and speaking of bums not getting their fifth-year option picked up, can someone who knows Alfie Crow please tell me what his love obsession with fucking Solomon Thomas is? Like, he's been wanting to draft this dude since Fournette got drafted. He's been so pissed off that we drafted Fournette instead of him. And the guy sucks. Like, fucking Dwayne Smoot, I think, played 25% of the snaps or something ridiculous like that. He had more sacks in 1 year than Solomon Thomas has his whole career. That's fucking pathetic. You know what I'm saying? And Smoot's not even, like, our big-time sack master on the team, and definitely wasn't last year. Like, I don't get it. Do y'all got some kind of relationship or some shit? Because, like, Big Cat Country hasn't been as retarded lately. I don't think Alfie's doing as much of the writing as he used to, but, like, they haven't been as retarded. But then, when they seen Solomon Thomas's fifth-year option get declined, this motherfucker jumped for joy. Like, you want to trade for him. Yeah, that makes a fuck ton of sense, bro. I mean, I don't get it. Somebody got to explain that shit to me. But anyway, that's it. That's all. This your boy Jagging Off. Go Jags. And I'm out.